He wants you to succeed. Have faith of a mustard seed. Get up on your feet. Rise up.
Welcome to the Drexel SEMA Show. And today my guest is Mr. Johnsley Achinor. Now I know him, but I don't know him like that. But we're gonna have a great conversation today with this gentleman. He's a flight attendant. I didn't even realize that at American Airlines.
Yeah.
He also is the owner of this nightclub. I'm not going to pronounce it, but we're going to talk about that later. He's going to do it for me. And with that said, I just want to thank him for the opportunity to be on the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it was a
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
It was a pleasure. So tell us a little about yourself, where you was born and where you grew up. Start with that.
My name is Johnsley Achinor. You know,
Achinor.
yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people call me Shaka. This is my little funny name on the street. I was born in Haiti. I moved to the Turks and Caicos Island when I was 2 years old. Went to Innie Capron Primary School, went to Clemenau High School. My college education, I did it in New York City.
Okay.
Now, many years later, I'm back home. Yeah.
So this is home. Turks and Caicos is
Oh,
your
yeah.
home.
It's the only place I know as home.
All right. So you don't consider Haiti your home. You consider Turks and Caicos your home.
I consider myself as a Haitian descent, but Turks and Caicos is my home.
Okay. So there was just say there was an incident between Haiti and Turks and Caicos. Which side would you choose?
I'll pick Turks and Caicos because I have things to defend here.
I see.
My children, my family, my home. This is where I'm going to defend. I have nothing in Haiti to defend.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that.
No.
Thank you for being honest. Right. Now, a couple of months ago, maybe 2 months ago, there was an incident at your club.
It was less than a month ago.
It's less than a month?
It happened, it's a date and time that I'll never forget. It happened July 27th at 2:57
a.m.
A.m. Couple of days after my birthday,
When is your birthday?
July 23rd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So July 27th, there was a mass shooting.
Mhm.
And what's the name of your place?
Island Hookah Lounge.
Island Hookah Lounge. There was a mass shooting, and according to reports, that was the first mass shooting in Turks and Caicos, where 3 people was gunned down. Eventually, a 4th person died.
5.
5?
Mhm.
Oh, that was 4.
5 person died.
And you were not around, right, when that happened?
I was on island, but I wasn't around.
Mhm.
I was getting ready to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And right before I get ready to even hit the road, I received the phone call.
Mm.
Yeah.
And when you got that call, what thoughts went through your mind? What did you?
When I first got the call, I thought I was dreaming. I thought I was asleep because, I went to rest. Because I usually go home around 10, 10:30.
Oh, so you're going to go back?
Yeah, and go and take a nap because, because of where the lounge is located, Grays Bay, everybody goes to Grays Bay first. And Grays Bay closed on about 2:33. And then, my license allowed me to go till 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the last stop for local and tourists. So I usually go and take a little rest and then and then come back.
Yeah.
So when I got the call, honestly, I thought I was still dreaming.
Mm.
And for many weeks, I thought somebody was gonna tap me up and say, hey, wake up. Because my phone would just keep going nonstop. I'm like, why is my phone ringing so much? So when I picked up with one of my staff, when I answered, the first thing she said, boss, there was a shooting. Naika got shot. Naika is one of my bartenders, actually one of my favorite bartenders too.
Oh.
So when that happened,
Naika died?
no, she didn't, thank God. So when that happened, when I received that phone call, it's that right there engraved in my brain.
Yeah, this is real.
This is real. So I'm like, oh my God. It's a feeling that I don't wish on my worst enemy. The person I dislike the most, I don't wish that feeling on them. To know that people that you care about, people that works for you, get hurt
Yeah.
by bullets.
Yeah.
So the first thing that comes to my mind, what's next? How do I deal with this?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, even people you didn't know it impacted us because it impacted the entire country.
Yes.
Because that shooting incident went viral throughout the world and most of the and just about all the media houses
All the
throughout the
medias.
world. And then it portrayed this image, of Turks and Caicos.
Yeah. I always say I want Island Hookah to be popular, but not this way.
Yeah. And how long you've been in business?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
I've never heard about that business.
And that's what's beautiful about Island Hookah. Where it's located, unless you know, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And I had a unique clientele. So people always commend me, the fact that I was able to pull tourists from Grace Bay. Either it was a white man, a black man, a Jamaican, an Indian. Everyone used to go there.
So you attracted, I thought you only was attracting Black Americans.
Everybody goes there.
Is that right?
Yeah, so most of my income come from tourists.
Yeah, I figured that, but I didn't realize it was all the tourists.
All the tourists go there.
I thought it's just, because we've seen an increase in African Americans coming to Turks and Caicos.
Oh yeah, there is a big increase.
And I know, when they come, they like to go out with the local, gets, where the local events are taking place. Okay, that's interesting.
And that was what makes me most proud too, because for a very long time, I come from an era where the white tourists and the locals used to mingle. That's the era.
They used to,
yes.
Even the white residents.
Yes, and that's the era I come from. And then eventually, it's just separated.
Yeah.
The whites on one side, the black on one side.
Yeah.
So some nights I open my doors to see white tourists in there. It makes me, I feel like, we can get back there.
Yeah, I think we can.
So
yeah,
it's very sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the incident happened. We all are sorry. Now, as a result of that incident, the government is very reactive, and they put a curfew on nightclubs, right? I think they say until 2 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, and every other night the other nights are 12 a.m.
12 a.m.
And I think I supported the government and what they did, but I saw the way you wrote an article and you're saying that's not solving the issue. You're saying that many other things the government has to do. Tell us about that article that you wrote.
It takes me a while to come up with all these thoughts. Really, that's not solving the issue. Why I say that? Because I'm gonna tell you a little story. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I remember going to school here in the Turks and Caicos Island.
High school?
High school. And I remember being in industrial art class. I was playing. And I pulled a chair from under another student and they fell.
I hope it wasn't a young lady. Don't tell me it was a young lady.
It wasn't a young lady.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was. And
I mean, it shouldn't happen to anybody.
yeah. And as a result of that, it was Mr. Clever. That was my teacher then.
Who, Wesley?
His younger brother.
Oh, okay.
And back then he used to make us fight the ninja. So when you do something wrong, you bend him, he will whoop you. So I get whooping that day, and I was sent to the principal office.
Who was the principal?
Miss Thomas.
Oh, okay.
May his soul,
God rest his soul.
May her soul rest in peace. And Miss Thomas sent me home, and I couldn't come back to school until my father came with me. And mind you, I get whooping that day. The next day when my father came to school, I get another set of whooping.
By
my father.
Your father.
In school.
In front of your classmates?
In front of my classmates.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I say that to say those things don't happen anymore. And I'm glad that you bring me here because I want to send out a message
Absolutely.
that I felt that most people should know. And I'm getting emotional because I had men in my life. In today's generation, the men's are absent. And because I had men in my life, my daddy whooped me. I never played in that class ever until I graduated high school or until I left Clemson High School. So it set in my heart to see 18 years old, 19-year-old getting gunned down by the government, by our police. That's not what I'm used to. That's not what you're used
Getting
to.
gunned down by the government.
Let me rephrase it, because I didn't finish my story.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Getting shot by police.
But they're shooting people too.
Yes, and I'm gonna get there. It said in my heart, I say that because it's teens that are getting killed. Why? Because they're missing an ingredient. They're missing something, if you understand what I mean. I have a 17-year-old. He will not pick up a gun and go shoot somebody. But because we have a lot of single mothers who's raising those young men with no fathers, when they step out there to look for the ingredient, they end up in the hands of a gang leader, of a drug leader, and they give them the wrong ingredients as men.
So you think they end up in the gangs because their father's not there and the gang is providing that sense of belongingship or love?
Correct.
But this could happen in a nuclear family too. Not just single parents.
If you look at all the young men they have caught, where are their fathers?
I don't know much about them.
None exist, because the only thing you see is the mother that cries. There's no father.
I do hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying, and I do believe the absence of a father is a critical place.
These young men are not
children.
30 years old. They're not 35 years old. They're not 38. I'm 38. The way I was raised, these young men are not being raised like that. I remember as a kid, if I go home with a toy that my parents didn't buy for me, I had to give a perfect explanation where this toy
How you
come
got
from.
it?
If I couldn't give a perfect explanation, I would get whooping. In today's day, these young men going home to their single mother with money and helping out their mothers, but no question being asked where this money coming from.
The mom is accepting the money.
They're accepting the money.
So it's encouraging them to go and do more.
And more. And to them, they're loving their mother. And then what they're creating, you created a monster that has no heart, a monster that no one has control over. As a result, Island Hookah happened.
So Island Hookah was formed because...
Island Hookah happened by the shooting.
The mass shooting.
Correct.
The mass shooting event
yes.
took place because those were young people who didn't have a father in their home and they resort to shooting.
They're missing an ingredient. Men, I'm sending this message out to every man that's out there. Men need to be in their kids' life. You need to be in your daughter's life, in your son's life.
Yeah.
If you could have asked any of those young men, where are they father?
Oh, wow.
And no one think about these things. And I'm saying this.
They may be thinking but not saying it or doing anything about it.
And I'm saying that to every young man that's out there. No matter what you into, if it's something bad, if it's either you're a gang member or drug dealer, there's only one result. You will die. And that's just what it is.
I want you to say it again. Say it again.
As a young man, if you into anything that's not righteous, either you're a gang member or drug dealer or you're selling guns, you will die. Because the government have a job. It's to protect. It's to protect men like you and me and our family. And by protecting them, they have to kill these young men. And it's just what it is. People are afraid to say it, but that's just what it is.
But then we still, okay, I agree with you, but we still have more people out there who are, even though we're killing, well, the police just killed 3 people at the time of this video, but there's still people that we don't know about who have these thoughts in their mind, who wants to kill people? How are we going to deal with the unknowns?
It's hard to deal with the unknowns, right? But now you see the 3 killings that just happened. We just captured, a couple of bad guys. It instills fear into the unknown. If we show that we're doing our job, if you want to kill, you're gonna think twice about it. It installs some kind of fear. I'm not saying that there's not people out there that don't think about these things. And even though there's people that think about these things, again, thinking about killing, let's think about it. It's a mental health issue.
I think so too.
How do we attack that?
I think it's a mental health issue. It's not normal.
It's not normal.
Yeah.
So do we have proper program in place for mental health to help these young men who are, because when we see a young man act a certain way, the first thing we say, oh, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, how do we deal with it? Is he really crazy?
But we do have a department.
But is it being enforced?
Well,
is it being run properly?
I cannot speak for that, but I do believe part of the problem is that individuals have to recognize they have a problem.
You can't recognize if you have a problem. If you have a problem, you can't recognize it. You need help. That's why there's therapists.
But if you recognize the problem, you should try to get help.
It doesn't work like that.
So you're saying that we need to identify the people and bring them to the center to get help?
We need to identify because everywhere else, does it. Everywhere else does it. Not everyone who's an alcoholic who's gonna say, oh my God, I'm drinking too much, I should stop. No, they need someone to help them.
Okay.
When you need help, you can't help yourself when you need help. It doesn't.
Especially you don't think you need help.
Especially when you don't think you need help.
So what do you think we should do then?
We need.
Because the department wouldn't know what's going on unless the family that these people live with knows, and then come to the department and say, can you help my family?
We need proper funding for programs like those, and then we need the team. For example, I have a friend, and then I feel like here in the Turks and Caicos, we're very sensitive to certain things. I have a friend right now who has a beautiful son, but I can tell he's autism. But you can't tell her that because she's gonna feel some type of way.
So the mother's in denial. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But,
that happens.
But if when she goes to the doctor or to enter health with her son, there's someone in place to educate her about her son, I think it will help, because that child with that autism, if we don't catch it early, there's gonna be a learning disability, there's gonna be behavior disability, and then you're just gonna think this child is rude.
Yeah, we have to manage it early.
You have to manage it early. We don't have those things in place.
Okay.
Another thing, we need a team of intelligence here in the Turks and Caicos. We don't have it. A team of intelligence that works with the government, but not government, and have funding through the government.
What the team will do?
The team will help with that particular team will help with gang members.
To identify
gang members, disable them. It will identify the boats coming in, disable
them. So you
them.
don't think we have that with the police department?
If you have it, it's not being run properly.
I see.
I don't want to sit here and tell you what exactly intelligence do, because, hey, who am I to say it? But I know that I'm educated and knowledgeable enough, because Turks and Caicos is so small. Yeah. This island is so small.
Yeah.
And if you really look at it, every illegal boats that come in, where do they come in? Providenciales.
Most.
A few land in Grand Turk. A few would land in South Caicos.
Yeah,
a few. You know why? Because they don't sell South Caicos to them. They don't sell North Caicos to them. Because there's not much going on. What they sell is Providenciales, because that's where everything is. So a team of intelligence will disable that.
Well, I agree most businesses are on Provo, so Provo is being promoted more.
Exactly.
But I do believe, since you're speaking about illegal boats, I believe that the people in Provo, on the ground, who is in collusion with people and attracting these people, I think is a business. And I think when
you think it's a business?
Yes.
And when it's a business.
It is a business.
It is one of the biggest, most lucrative business
the
ever.
boats reach, we can't find these individuals. Somebody already had them. Somebody knows the boats are coming in here.
Somebody?
So I agree with the intelligence part. I do agree.
It will help.
We're too small not being able to get this.
Because let me tell you, I'm Haitian, and there's no way I will sit there and support a Haitian boat coming in. You know why? Because it's men like him who've been here for 18 years is gonna pay for it. He have more to lose. These people who come in, who create the turmoil, they have nothing to lose. It's men like me, they have to stay here and deal with it. Yeah. We deal with the after effect.
Yeah, I agree.
And we're too small for us not to be able to control that.
Yeah.
We can control it, but the money is too sweet.
Yeah. Greed.
Let's just be real about it.
It's greed.
Let's just be real about it.
Absolutely.
If you really calculate it, illegal boat, one is equivalent just because it is human trafficking, to be honest with you.
It is.
Is equivalent to over $300,000. That's a great payday.
Wait a minute. Okay, so 100 people come on the boat.
150 person on the boat. Time that by 2,500. That's a great payday. That will build the boat. That's why the boat that they come in, they leave it behind, because they would build the boat and everybody's happy and go home.
So how do you think they leave Haiti, though? I mean, when they leave in these ports in Haiti, nobody's there to see these boats leaving?
They don't leave from ports. You think if you're gonna do illegal boat, you're gonna leave from port? And I have Haitian friends. I have Haitian friends who would never want to move here to Turks and Caicos.
They rather remain in Haiti.
Either Haiti, Europe, because the Haitians that they promote to come here is Haitians that probably never imagined of owning a car ever because of where they come from.
So if that's the case, then why people don't educate the Haitians, encourage them to stay in Haiti, and they can move to other parts of Haiti?
How are you gonna educate thousands of people that are hungry, that's looking for a better life?
But you say there's some who want to leave Haiti.
You think these people that doesn't want to leave Haiti, you think my friends that are Haitians that's living in America, that's living in Europe, is going to the rural part of the country to tell
in
these
Haiti.
people.
And you have some people that...
Correct. You think they're gonna go to these rural parts of Haiti and tell them, hey, don't get on the boats. But when they pull up in their nice Benz and Beamer. But you telling me don't get on the boat, but you driving a Beamer and Benz. It's a psychological thing.
So why don't we, there's a friend of mine and her husband, they were here for years.
Okay.
And they moved to Haiti. Unfortunately, she died about 2 or 3 years ago after giving birth to the child. They moved to Haiti and they say they're doing really, really well. They have their own farm. They said the Lord tell them to go back to Haiti. And they're in Haiti. So I'm saying, if they could go back to Haiti and they say they're doing well, then why can't other people do the same thing? And those that are in Haiti can say, listen, look here, I'm here, look what I'm doing. I could train you, I could show you what you could do. That's what I'm trying to say. Why can't we train other people? Because people are coming here. I don't understand people risking their lives, coming on the boat and hiding from immigration, knowing that they're not free. I'd rather be in my home than to go in a foreign country with my head over wondering who. It's like going to America, being illegal in America. I'd rather be in Turks and Caicos than to go live in America illegally. Every minute somebody watching me seeing it. No, that's what I'm trying to understand.
Mr. Simmons, let me ask you a question. You're not Mr. Simmons right now. You're Haitian. That live, let's say, I'm gonna pick just a random area that's very horrible in Haiti. let's say Lembe, Quatrième. You probably don't know where that is.
No, is that Kingston area?
No, that's like the
I've been in Kingston.
where in Jamaica.
Oh, sorry, not Kingston. Port-au-Prince.
Port-au-Prince is a city. You've been to a city.
Okay.
You know how big Haiti is?
Yeah.
There's places in Haiti you probably could never get to. I could never get to.
So these cities, what's it called?
What?
You just mentioned a city.
Lembe.
And is it near Port-au-Prince?
It's not even near. It's probably 4 hours away from Port-au-Prince.
I see.
So the same way you can drive from Miami to Orlando on a 4-hour drive,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Haiti is that big that you could drive for 6 hours.
It's one landmass.
It's huge. And we have areas, people have never seen electricity in their entire life right now as we're speaking. There's no electricity and there's no running water, okay? For them to have water, they have to go probably a mile away and the water is coming from a rock. That's where they collect them from, right? Fine. Mind you, these people have what you have: land, goats, cow, right? Then you have a businessman from Turks and Caicos who find his way there and say, hey, I can give you a better life. If the white men could do it to us in America where they enslave us, why can't it happen to these people that never seen electricity, never seen running water, never seen a car? They go to them and say, hey, I can give you a better life. Do you have those?
A better opportunity.
I wish you had the magazine here, the Turks and Caicos magazine, where there's beautiful hotels.
No, I don't have
that. It gotta be one here, just to show you how this works.
So they show them these pictures.
They show all these beautiful.
So they paint this
pictures.
picture.
They paint this picture to you.
I understand.
And all they say, all you need is
this is what you could get.
Yes. Here we go. Bring this for me, please.
I think I'm not sure that's what you're looking for. But
no. If you never seen running water and never seen a car and never seen anything, right? And then I'm showing you.
It's more a restaurant, okay.
Yeah, it's more. I'm showing you things like this.
I understand.
You know.
I understand.
Or you could be this black man right here.
And you can make U.S. dollars.
You can make U.S. dollars. You can come back and help your family, right?
I got it.
Are you gonna say no? And all you need is $2,500.
Yeah.
That's all you need. But guess what? Believe it or not, these people can find that $2,500. You know why? Because they have land to sell. They have cows to sell. Mm-hmm. So they will sell their hard-earned,
risk their life
to come for this better life.
To make 10 times that.
Because we have someone here that's already in the money, who want to make some more money, who sell them. People can't go to Port-au-Prince and sell that dream to my friends. They look at you like you're crazy. You know what my rich friends, my rich Haitian call Turks and Caicos? Ziltique. Have you ever heard that term before? They call it Ziltique as I'm speaking to you.
What that means?
They're thinking it's a little island that has nothing on it. There's Haitians who think of Turks and Caicos of an empty land.
So those that come here then, they're from these villages, more or less?
Villages.
Oh, okay.
And they have, look how they come. The Haitians that are come here, that's not the Haitians that I'm used to.
I see.
And it breaks my heart when they get here. They're so not knowledgeable of what they're getting themselves into. They get here, they're already spending money. They get caught by border control, send back, they go back to nothing.
Okay, so word doesn't get back to those villages that people are coming in is not what people are saying it is?
Most things, of course, they tell them, you think you're gonna listen? You want to experience it yourself.
I got you. I understand.
And most of the Haitians that they send back, who come from the villages, they don't go back to their villages because they already sell everything. They stay in the city.
I understand.
And because here's another thing: those who stayed in the city is going to do everything they can to come back here. You know why? Even though they get caught, they see the beautiful ocean. They ride on a bus. They give them some food. They put them on an airplane. They never dream of going on an airplane. They go on an airplane and going back. Just that little transaction that they saw
is impressive for them.
And they're not going to go back to their village. They're going to stay in the city and try to make it back there. Because while they're there, they met Haitians that are working in the detention center. They talk to people. There's Haitians that wear security uniform. They're not thinking about they're making $8 an hour. This is why we need intelligence on the ground to dismantle those businessmen. The people that are coming here are not the problem. It's the people that are here that is the problem.
To stop them from coming here. I understand. Yeah. So you don't
dismantle the headquarters to see what happened.
Dismantle what?
The headquarters. I call it the headquarters because the headquarters is here.
Oh, you mean that the business headquarters
Yes.
that's allowing that's enabling and encouraging these boats to come in.
Correct.
I understand what you're saying. So we need intelligence. Somebody knows what somebody's doing.
Exactly. And like I say, intelligence doesn't the government just create a team. Nobody will know who they are.
Yeah.
You could be an intelligence, nobody would even know.
Yeah, undercover. That's a good point, though. I support you on that point.
The island is too small.
Yeah.
For us not
to resolve these issues.
There's these issues.
Yeah.
Haiti is what, 240 miles away?
Probably less.
Probably less. And it's one direction. One direction. We can fix that.
So you don't think the curfew is the solution?
Curfew is not the solution because
So you don't think the government should have implemented curfews for nightclubs?
I wouldn't say.
I know you have your business.
Yes, I don't. The nightclubs curfew is one thing, but did you see how they did the curfew for different areas?
In the areas,
I think that was brilliant. That was perfect.
In the communities, the curfews are fine with you, but not the nightclubs.
But because naturally, when people come on vacation, you know how much phone calls I have every night? I'm receiving every night.
So your place is closed now?
It's reopened now.
Oh, okay.
I reopened it. But people wants to have a good time. Business owners are being hurt. Shisha is not a cheap place to run. Aziza is not a cheap place to run. And I'm the smallest out of all of them. Also, I'm not a cheap place to run.
But don't you think, I understand you need to make your money and stuff like that, but don't you think that the government should try something? Because the thing is, right, if we don't try something, we don't know what could happen. And if it's hurting your business, then why don't you just tell your customers to come in earlier? Or is it just, I'm not a party person, so is it that people should come out at midnight to party? Why can't they come out at 8 p.m.? Why do they have to come in at 12?
It is not going to happen. Here's why it's not going to happen. Because, okay, let's say, for example, right, from Monday to Thursday, right, midnight, but Friday and Saturday, 2 a.m., right, which is the busiest day. You think anything can happen between those times still?
And anything can happen anytime.
Exactly. Correct. Now.
But you say you guys are losing business.
Oh, we're hurting.
Because it's now midnight.
Midnight, because what happened with tourists that goes out? Now Turks and Caicos scene is changing. Like you said earlier, we have a lot of Black Americans that come in.
That is also a concern for some people as well.
People
say that's not our targeted tourists that we're supposed to be targeting. Our tourism strategy was to target high-end tourists.
So you try to tell me Black people are not high-end tourists?
That's the perception that we have.
Don't you think I'm high-end?
I don't know. I'm just telling you that's the word out there, that we're attracting all these African Americans.
So you don't think African Americans have money?
And we're thinking them, of course some of them do, but we're saying that a lot of them are coming and it's diluting the tourism market. Because when I wrote an article and this person wrote, say, we don't even go to nightclubs. Say, we are high-end tourists. That's what someone mentioned in one of my articles. Only one person mentioned, I'm just saying.
The most high-end tourists that come here, those are the ones that goes to nightclubs.
So it goes to nightclubs.
They spend money. Mm-hmm. They spend thousands of dollars. I can tell you, because I'm in the business. I witness it. You're high-end. They ride in the VIP trucks.
So you are attracting high-end tourists to your place.
Of course.
Okay, that's good to know. That's why we have this conversation.
VIP trucks pull up. VIP taxi drivers pull up.
So they'll be losing money as well.
Everyone is losing money. So the promoters, the DJs.
So prior to the curfew, you will open 4 a.m. every day?
Yes, 4 a.m.
And now because the curfew is at 12, that's 4 hours you say you're going to lose because of the 4 hours.
From Monday, since I reopened from Monday to Thursday, I make $0.
Is that right? Because of the curfew.
because of the curfew. I make $0 because my business was not on to be an early place.
But why can't you make it that?
It is not going to happen. Here's why it can't happen, because of my location. I located in the Cheshire Hall area.
Uh-huh.
The tourists, when after they do the boats
In the Great Bay.
the Great Bay area, they go to dinner.
I see.
And then while after dinner, there's the option of Aziza Lounge and Shisha Lounge.
I see.
They patronize those places first.
Uh-huh.
After they patronize those places,
Then
then
they come
they're
to
like,
you.
then the locals were like, oh, we have Island Hookah. And then what's so unique about,
So you're the last stop, basically.
I'm the last stop.
I see.
I'm the last stop. So since the curfew, since I reopened, I've made $0.
Just weekdays, not weekends. Weekends, you're making money.
Weekends, I make no money. This weekend, I make no money.
Okay, so how long you been open now?
2 years.
No. Since
Since
the
Wednesday.
incident,
Yeah, since the
so it's about a
incident.
week,
Since
4 days.
yes. So I could have made some money. Mr. Simmons, I'm not gonna break the law. I'm not.
You could have stayed later.
If you check my background or a police rep, I have no records or
I see.
anything. I'm a very stand-up man. I work for one of the biggest company in the world. Okay? I'm very disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna, not on a Friday, Saturday, just because I'm receiving call, I can make some money and stay open after 2.
I see.
I'm not going to do
Yeah.
it. I'll wait.
So, do you know how long the curfew is for?
I think it's 3 months.
3 months. Oh,
3
okay.
months that basically I'm bringing no income. 3 months that
It may be longer because the government say they're going to review the legislation. So it may be even longer.
It might be even longer. So 3 months that I'm digging into my saving to keep my place open. 3 months that the few staff that I have, I still have to pay them. 3 months that I still have to feed my.
Maybe it's because it's a slow season too, you know. Isn't the season
I had
slow?
the business for 2 years.
Yeah,
Slow season doesn't affect
exist to you.
Island Hookah.
Oh, I see. So what is so attractive about Island Hookah? What is driving people there? What is it? And how did you come up with that name?
I went to school in New York City.
Uh-huh.
I went to college in New York.
Okay.
And I've been to a few places in Africa. I've been to Morocco, you know, all these
Mhm.
places. And hookah is like a big thing into this generation. It's huge. That shisha is you. I love it. I myself have 3 of them in my house that when I'm chilling, I just smoke my hookah, put some water.
So that's a cigar.
It's not a cigar. It's like a very flavorful, fruity paste that you burn, and then there's water that's
But you're smoking it.
It's smoke, but like vapor smoke.
Oh.
It's
I'm very ignorant when it comes to these type of things. I'd be honest
it's
with
very
you.
unique. So because I enjoyed it, I always wanted to own a hookah lounge, and hopefully, when you have time, I would like to give you a tour of Island
I
Hookah
love
to
to see
see
it, yeah.
why people love it. So when you walk in,
I should have done the interview there.
yeah, you should have done the interview. So when you walk in, it's very nice. It's very, very nice little bar. But when you go to the back, there's an open. I created an outdoor area where people can sit. You know, you could be in the back there, nobody even know you. I mean,
And so all they do is do this fruitful,
they smoke their hookah, have their alcohol,
And just-
chill. I'm not the hype party place. The hype party
so
place.
there's no dancing.
There's dance if you want to. There's a DJ, but it's because I'm the last stop
Uh-huh.
of the night.
They
That's
just-
where everybody come to wind down, sit down,
I
have
see.
a hookah. You know,
I see.
smoke your cigar.
Mm.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know that.
out. Island Hookah.
Hey, all right.
I mean, anyone that ever went loves it.
Well, obviously people like it. They keep going there.
Loves it. And even now, people still ask for it. When are you going to open?
Yeah.
But like I say, I make it become like, and then I was okay with being the last stop. I'm okay with it. It pays the bill.
You saved the best for last, right?
I saved the best for life. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
it was I'm still hoping that
Hopeful.
they get back. Hopeful they get back to where it was. But once something like that happen, I'm mental.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and I understand, but I also think because the incident took place at your place, your name is out there, and I think it's probably a fear among people to go there as well.
Oh yeah.
I believe that's also causing you not to make money right now. I think not just the curfew. I think it's the fact that mass shooting took place there.
It took place.
And I think it'll take a while, to get confidence in people, that hey, this doesn't happen every day.
And also there's some measures that I took.
Yeah.
Like before, I don't know if you saw the video, you were able to drive.
No,
I barricaded. You can't drive up front anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, I've never heard about it because I don't know anything about nightclubs and stuff. I don't go out until that incident happened. Then I say, oh, okay, that's a nightclub up there,
That's how quiet and secret it was.
Maybe what you consider, maybe you should offer a transportation service to get the people to come there if you're not getting any guests. Or hook up with the VIPs and the SUVs, whatever.
To be honest with you, I have the support of all the VIPs.
Oh, okay.
I have because it's a place that people.
But maybe you should do some partnership with them. Pay them a commission or something so it could drive traffic to your place if you're not getting it.
It will, honestly, because, like I say, I provide something that nowhere else provide, is the after-hour spot. Once the curfew is lifted, hopefully the government, see how much we're as local as business. Downtown area is really hurting. Hopefully they see how much we hurting and we're not the cause of the bad boys. We do our best to prevent it. Like with Island Hookah, you can't walk in with slippers. You can't walk in with swim trunks. You have
you have a standard.
I have a standard. And that's why most people used to like it.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends, they say, if we're going to Island Hookah, we got to dress up. We need something in the downtown area. We don't have it. And I try to provide it.
Okay.
And,
okay, well.
Sad that happened. But,
yeah.
But I must say, for the past couple of days, I've been very proud of what's happening.
Yeah.
With how the government is taking, initiative and active, and because we need that little peace of mind.
Yeah, and we need to create fear among the criminals.
We do.
The criminals, like, they were not afraid.
And have you ever heard of the term of the YNs? The term YN?
No, you tell me.
I can't say it on camera.
Oh,
but I want you to
to the YNs.
The YNs. Google it to see what the YNs and this is the type of generation that we have today.
But we can save the generation.
They're not
right.
We can save the generation. And with that new generation, they're not afraid of anything. They're not afraid of anything.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but they're fearless. And
that's because you think some of the fathers are absent in the house.
They're very absent. Yeah. We have seen a mother can't raise a son by herself. It will miss an ingredient. A son will always love their mother. Always want to be there and protect them. But when they step out and fall into the wrong hands, they create monsters. We have monsters. When I was growing up, I could have never looked at an adult in the eyes and talk bad to him.
Yeah.
Now it's happening.
Yeah.
You talk to a young man and give him an advice. They ask you what you're gonna do about it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it because you know what's under their shirt.
Right.
But we can save it. We can change.
I believe so.
We can change the dynamic of how things is going. Because at one point, Turks and Caicos was known to be an island with no crime.
Yeah.
And we can get back there. I believe we can get back there.
Yeah.
With the proper enforcement, with the proper team, with the proper placement of people, we can get back there.
Now, I know your parents are from Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
You consider Turks and Caicos your home, and you already acknowledged that, if you had to choose between Haiti and Turks, there's a war, you would choose Turks and Caicos.
Oh, definitely.
Do you feel anything, anyway, about the government imposing the 6 months restrictions on first-time visas and work permits for Haitians? Do you feel anything about that? Do you think the government did the right thing by doing that?
I think it was the wrong move.
You think it was the wrong move?
Yes.
Why?
Why I say that, and I said that earlier. What happened with Island Hookah, the mass shooting, has nothing to do with work permit. The boats coming in have nothing to do with work permit. So we have people here that we don't know who they are.
We don't.
And the first time we're gonna know who they are is through work permit, because that's the only way we vet them. They give our credential, they give their credential. Either, I don't know what kind of fingerprint we do for them through work permit. These people are making themselves legalized so we know who in our country. Well, we stop the whole process, no first time work permit, we just don't know who's there. For 6 months, we don't know who's there.
I mean, I cannot speak for the government, but I believe one of the reasons why they're doing it is not necessarily to reduce crime. I believe the government is thinking that we have too many people from Haiti in the country. And we need to see what we have. We need to control what we have.
And how are we gonna do that? By stopping work permit if we don't see?
By not giving any new work permits.
So they're just gonna stay there unknown. We just
no,
have
they
unknown.
Gotta still deal with the illegals, because you see they're working. They're finding illegals and sending them back. They just want to give any more new work permits because more than a third of the population, Turks and Caicos, are from Haiti.
But we have people. That's why. And this is the reason I say, is the people that's here that's paying for all that's happening.
That will happen.
We have people that's here that already pay their work permit, already give their.
Well, that wouldn't impact them as far as I know.
It's impact them.
They say first time work permit holders. If you already have a work permit holder and you get renewed.
There's first time work permit that's in the process right now. They stop.
Yeah.
So someone is paying.
No, I thought you were talking about people who are here like for 2 or 3 years.
No.
Oh.
Those are
You're talking about those who are waiting.
Yes, who already paid their money.
Well, they'll have to get reimbursed.
I have no comments. That's not gonna happen.
But you understand, you say it's wrong, but you understand the government's point of view. You understand they represent the people. You understand where they're coming from, though, right? We have to find different ways and means to crack down this immigration issue we have in Turks and Caicos.
Okay. And by not giving work permit is the best way to do it.
It's not the best way, but it is a way. They say there are 50,000 people in this country. Say 30,000 people are Haitians. It's a threat to national security. Don't you agree?
I don't agree. Why I don't agree? Because us as Haitians, we're the most forgiving set of human beings in this world. Don't you think if it was a threat to the Turks and Caicos, my 38 years of living, we would have done? Don't you think something would have happened already?
Well, like you say, it's a different era. Have we ever seen all this shooting and killing going over when you're growing up? We have a different generation.
And you think it's because of the Haitians?
I didn't say it's because of the Haitians. We know a lot of the cases are involving with them based on the premier's statement at the press conference. So it's a different era. It's a different set of people we're dealing with.
Okay, but earlier I just mentioned the fundamental of things. Right now, I think about 75% of the population here either have Haitians in them, like mixed.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're talking about Haitians, you're talking about a whole variety of people, including myself. And I said earlier, we're missing a fundamental of ingredient in people.
Right.
And look at the people that are causing the crime. Whenever one of them are captured, they speak proper English. They went to school here.
The one they really, you think so? All of them?
These young fellas, yes, they most of them were born here.
The guy that is being accused of killing 14 people, he speaks proper English? Because I understand he was illegal. He's been since You sure? The one that they recently killed?
The young kid that they killed in his house?
The last one that they just got, were involved 14, where they accused him of being involved in 14 murders.
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
But when you look at
Yeah, but
the vast majority,
they've lived here.
they're from here.
They lived here. Yeah.
Not live here, they're from here. Born.
Not because they're born in Minnesota from here. Remember how that rule works.
And if you born here, you're from here. I don't care what rule.
No,
if you born in the soil, you're from here.
No,
not
that's
because
not
your
our-
mama and your daddy's Haitian. You were born on this land.
That's not our law.
I know that's not the law.
That's not our law.
I know that's not
Yeah.
the law. But in reality, when you really look at it, these kids don't know anything
Yeah.
about Haiti.
Yeah.
So they're from
Just
here.
like you came when you was 2.
Yeah,
You don't know anything. Yeah.
I educate myself about Haiti.
Yeah.
But if I choose not to educate
Yeah.
myself about Haiti and go to Haiti,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I understand. But I'm
But
just saying.
if you look at the crimes that are happening, it's that young generation. Look at most of the Haitians that are on this island. They work very hard
Mhm. Mhm.
to create a better life for them and their family.
And so we're labeling everybody. That's basically you're saying.
This is label. My father, when he hear things, he's hurt.
Is he still in Turks?
And my mom, my dad's still there, So by just saying Haitians and the mass population, 30,000, no, we love this country.
I see.
Haitians love Turks and Caicos.
Mhm.
They want to build this place.
Mhm.
They want to open businesses. And whatever law that you put in place, you could have put $100,000 on that law. The Haitians will find it and pay it to make it right. And we've seen it happen over and over. There's never been a Haitian revolution on this island from the time I'm born, and there will never be one.
Okay.
So when you live
So they're loyal to Turks and Caicos.
very loyal to Turks
They
and
want to be
Caicos.
here.
They want to be here. When they get their 1-week vacation, either from their housekeeping job or their restaurant job, they proud to put their dress on and clothes on and jump in Air Turks and go to Haiti for vacation and speak highly of Turks and Caicos.
So when we have our national events like, say, Heritage Day, if it's October, do they participate? I know the Haitian Flag Day, a lot of them come out to the Haiti Flag Day. But when Turks and Caicos has Jags Day and we have Heritage Day, are they coming out to support these events?
I guaranteed you, you know how they have that little stage dancing, with the local Turks and Caicos? Out of these 10 girls, I guaranteed you 6 of them are Haitians.
Okay. So they are.
I
so they are
guarantee-
assimilating.
They are you. They are me. They are part of us.
Okay.
This is my land.
So there's a perception then that they don't really. Okay, I got you.
Turks, when Haitians goes to Florida, you ask the Haitians from here, when they go to Florida, you ask them where they from, guess what they say?
Turks and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos.
Okay.
So
So we have to find a way then where we could work and live together in harmony. We have to find a way.
there's this thing where, belongers grew this fear for Haitian. I don't know where it's coming from and where it's stemming
I think
from.
it's based on some experiences that people went through. It's natural human being feeling when you go through one incident. It's just like anything you go through.
What's the experience?
No, I'm just telling you. When people go through something,
I could tell you a few.
when people go through something, it hurts them, and they just want to stay
I could
away.
tell you a few.
Uh-huh.
They go on the job, they work very hard. They get promoted.
Mm-hmm.
They make more money. They buy cars. They build apartments.
What's your point?
You say there's some experiences. This is what
No,
you
I'm not
experienced.
talking. No, you say you don't know why.
You say there's a few experiences why belongers can feel like that, and I'm telling you the
So
experience.
you're saying because people of Haitian descent get promoted, get a job, that makes fear for the belongers?
Of course it does.
Why? The belongers are not getting that?
They talk about it in the forum all the time.
No, what I'm saying, the belongers are not getting promoted and getting jobs is getting good
I didn't
jobs?
say that. I didn't say that.
Mhm.
But when the Haitians go on the job, they excel. You put Haitians in.
Turks and Caicos Islands excel as well.
I didn't say. See, now we're trying to divide it. Let's not
Yeah.
divide it.
No, I'm just, okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
We're not dividing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking anything away from Turks
So you're
Islanders.
saying then that the individuals get on the job, get promoted, and Turks Islanders are saying, well, that shouldn't be them, that should be a Turks Islander.
It happens all the time. It says all the time. Come on.
Okay.
And
I'm
you,
just trying to understand where the angle you're coming from.
and you read the firm.
Mm-hmm. I don't be in the firm.
I think, oh man, I was so hurt. I think a Haitian got promoted through immigration or immigration.
Oh, I know you're talking about that position.
That position. Man, the things that were said on those.
But there's also many Turks and Caicos Islanders who supported him, though.
Of
to
course.
be fair.
Of course.
To be fair, there are some who are against it, but there are also many who
Well,
supported
why
it.
against it when this man went to school here, graduate here, college?
That's how people are. That doesn't mean it's right, but that's just how people are. You can always find an element of people who look at individuals, oh, he's a Haitian, or
So
he's a
okay,
foreigner.
since you say that's how people are,
But that doesn't mean it's right.
can we agree?
But there's also a big element that supported the particular example you give.
Okay,
A
so
significant amount of people supported him.
okay, so now since you say that's how people are, so can we agree that the Haitian nationals are being singled out sometimes? Sometimes.
I wouldn't say they're being singled out. What I would say, they form a majority of our population, and because of the events that's taking place, perhaps majority by them, they will be singled out.
You know what
That's
that remi-
because they are the majority of the population.
You know what the you
So
know what
it's
that
not that
remind me
they're
of right
that's
now?
not. It's not that they're being
You
singled
know
out.
what that remind me
What
of right
reminds
now? That's what you remind me of. The white population afraid that the blacks gonna dilute their population. That's what it means.
But don't you agree the majority of people in the country are from Haiti? So when
Correct,
so
yes.
when the premier example made that statement, he didn't say all Haitians, He said the majority of gangs were coming from Haiti. He didn't say all Haitians are gangs. He said the majority of the crimes were more or
coming
less,
from Haiti.
yeah, but he didn't say all Haitians were committing the crime. That's two different principles.
And I just
That's two different principles.
and I just showed you that if you find, okay, let's say one big head gang member come from Haiti, right?
Mhm.
Because we have a few of them, but look who's committing the crimes. Look whose house they going to for the arrest. Are they from Haiti? Are they from here? Or they live here? That's what I'm saying. Let's deal with the problem where the problem
It
is.
depends on what you're talking about, because, you mentioned earlier, if you're born here, you're from here. Legally, that's not our case.
Okay.
But the people that they are arresting are people that live in Turks and Caicos Islands, and they are of Haitian descent.
Okay.
You might call them Turks Islanders, we might say they're Haitians. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
That's to be clear on that part there.
So
But they are residents.
So
in
the
here.
problem is here.
And some are illegals that came here doing it as well.
And then earlier we talked about the type of illegals that come here.
Yeah.
People who have no knowledge, people who are looking for a better life.
Mhm.
When they capture a boat,
They think they're coming for better life.
all these people think they're coming for better
Yeah.
life. I don't see no gangsters. I see females that just spent 5
But you
days
don't
on
know. You don't know. We don't know who's coming.
Exactly.
You can't just look at someone and say you don't see gangsters. We don't know.
I understand.
And
that.
especially the people who
And
come,
I'm never saying that there's not a few gangsters in the crowd.
because guess what? If you come in, you can't find a job, you need money. That might just drive you to commit a crime because you need money.
that's with anybody. If anything, the
Yes,
people
that's
that's
with
from
anybody.
here will do that faster than
But
the
I'm-
person that can't come
But
in.
I'm just telling you, don't say you can't look at someone because you don't know.
Don't you think me, personally, that's talking to you, I could have been one of the biggest gangsters in Turks?
I don't know you.
I'm telling you, I could if I want to.
Oh, okay. You asked me if I think that, but
Yeah.
I couldn't think that for you.
I could if I want to.
Uh-huh.
But the home that I come from,
Right.
the men that I have in my life, the churches that I was raised
Directed you to be the
directed
person
me
you are
to
today.
be the person that's sitting in front of you
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, you've established that point, and I agree with you on that.
Okay? So our problem are coming from people that are knowledgeable of this land.
Yeah,
Most of them.
yeah,
I hate the fact that Haitians have to catch the boats to come here.
yeah. And they risk their lives. Yeah,
They risk their lives.
Some died, some boats capsized, and,
I'm nowhere
capsized, I said.
I'm nowhere by any means will ever support it.
Yeah.
it's very disgraceful.
Yeah.
It's disgrace. It looks bad.
Yeah.
It causing us money because to freight those airplanes, to feed them, that's money. That's our tax money.
And it caused a lot of frustration for people too.
A lot of frustration,
and that's
you know.
And I think that's one of the factors that drives people with this division, because you get fed up, and like you say, other people get hurt in the process.
But we get fed up at the wrong set of people. Let's get fed up at the base.
But we don't know who they are. We know it exists, but we don't know who they are.
You can find them if you want to.
Sounds like you need to work with the police intelligence.
Hire me.
Yeah. I enjoyed this conversation, by the way.
It was a great conversation. I really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed this conversation. It's very informative. I like the fact, too, that you brought about your Island Hookah, where you said, because the perception was we have all these Black Americans. I like that you draw the point that Black Americans are also high-end customers. I do like that point that you drive, because there is a perception that we having these cheap ends. I really like that fact that you brought
You know how much basketball players we have come here that are Black?
No, I said
celebrities, you know.
We a lot of times we say things based on hearsay without the facts. So I'm glad you brought that up.
These people come here, they spend a lot of money. And Turks and Caicos is not a cheap place to come to.
No, not at all.
From the airplane ticket to the Airbnb to the food to the liquor to the drink.
Everything.
It's not cheap.
Everything.
So we're not Mexico. We're not Punta Cana. We don't have, $500 for 3 nights. We don't have it. We're not Cancun. We don't have it. So for someone to come here, it costs them a few thousands. So to me, everyone that comes here, you land here, you high end because you paying our prices. Because we don't have different prices for the white or the Black. They all pay the same. They go to gourmet, they all pay the same.
But there are some villas that we have a lot of people now building villas all over throughout Provo that are affordable for some people though. There are some villas that are affordable. Yeah.
What do you call affordable?
$200 a night.
I haven't seen that in years.
There are some people offering that.
Really?
Yeah.
But let's say that you pay $20 a night to come to Turks and Caicos, right? And you spend 5 nights. Yeah. You see how much money that is?
Yeah. I mean,
the taxi price doesn't change.
Is benefiting.
Yeah.
The country's benefiting.
But guess what? The taxi driver price doesn't change.
No, that price is fixed.
The excursions doesn't change. All right? Gourmet prices doesn't change. Not because you're Black, that's when you're gonna pay a lower price. They might find a cheaper stay, but we still a high-end destination. And everyone that comes here knows that. They know Turks and Caicos are expensive.
I don't know if they know that, because we find a lot of people, like when they come here, not a lot, some people when they come here, like they're very surprised. And then when they leave, they make these videos telling people don't come to Turks is very expensive. I believe people should do their homework before they come here.
They know.
They act surprised though. And then they end up using the video.
Keyword act.
Have you seen some videos recently where they just badmouth Turks and Caicos?
Of course I've seen it.
Yeah.
But those are people, have you ever heard the term keep up with the Joneses?
Of course, come on now.
Okay. So we have people that come here who wants to keep up with the Joneses. They want to go where all these celebrities go.
You are absolutely right. Because you know what? I also do property management. And I checked in African American. And she was talking, she was saying how some of us treat them differently when they come here. And I said, really, honestly, I said, we never have a lot of Black Americans come in the past. I said, they're coming in now. She said, so I said, why do you think? She said, you know why a lot of us came here? Drake. I said, Drake did these videos. Drake did these videos and Drake enticed them. They want to come to this place that Drake promoted. So that's why they came.
So that's keeping up with the Joneses.
Yes, that's why I brought that up.
So common sense would tell you if Drake's go there, so this means you got to spend some money because Drake ain't cheap.
Nobody's thinking that. They think of the Caribbean as an island. They don't think these things. They don't realize how expensive the place is until some people. When I travel, you do your research and you have a budget. You have a budget. You know in advance which hotel you're gonna do. You should know all these things in advance.
But you're 100% right with a lot of things that you say. But when it comes to that Black tourist, in a way it's needed. it have its place here in Turks and Caicos because not everyone can afford to stay at the Ritz.
Mhm.
I needed a piece of steak the other day. I said, let me go to the Ritz. I paid $225 for a piece of steak.
Are you serious?
Yes. I have the receipt. I kept the receipt in case people don't believe me. So not everyone can afford to do that.
Yeah, and a lot of people are building villas, a lot of locals especially, and their prices are reasonable.
You know, I went and celebrate my GM birthday last night at Aziza. Not everyone can afford to pay those kind of prices. So in a way, you know, I truly believe that we're forgetting about downtown area. There's businesses here.
So there's a market for low-end tourists.
There is a market for them.
Yeah, and low-end doesn't mean black, because there are some white folks
who are very cheap,
also
who doesn't want to
low-end
spend the
as well.
money.
Yeah.
Of course, we know that.
Yeah.
So there's a market for everyone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, we just need to acknowledge them and give them a chance. Because we tell you, if we keep ignoring that side of the island and people can't survive, it also creates.
But then we as residents, we must do something about it. And when you say we ignoring it, we can't. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't expect the government to do everything. A great space is built by investors, not by government. So we have to be the investors in these areas that are being ignored. Just like how you put your place up
And
there.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
And I'm trying.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you try,
It's unfortunate incident. Honestly, if that incident happened, you know that would have not. You know the government would have not looked at that curfew, right?
no. But
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know
not
what they're
blaming the
thinking.
government for anything that you're doing. You're doing what's best for the country.
But it's hurting you right now. You say with the curfew.
Just not me. It's hurting Gris Bay too. It's hurting everyone. But they're doing what's best for the country, and we just have to wait it out
And see.
and see. But I did think the neighborhood curfew were brilliant.
Yeah. You did
know,
say that.
They were brilliant, and I think it helps a bit. What I do hope, I hope they don't extend it
Okay.
because we're hungry.
Well, I tell you, I think maybe y'all need to go and meet with the government. Show them meet with them, okay, and then show them the ways and means in which you're trying to reduce security increase security measures.
Of course.
So I believe you show the government this, and they'll consider it.
An advice for some places that that accommodate in the nightlife. I also think that we need to develop, start IDing people, because I do my best to help. If I see someone is on the edge, I go to them and say, "Hey, how old are you?" And if you're on the edge, I'm putting you outside my lounge. So I think there's a lot of things that we can do to avoid certain things. Because like I was saying, it's most of the problems coming from the young generation today.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's not me, it's not my friends, So there's things that we could put in place to help. Because if an 18-year-old, I think first of all, our drinking age is too low.
What is it?
18.
18?
In America, it's 21.
And then age of consent is 16, right?
That's very low.
Yeah, so age of consent is 16. Drinking is 18.
That's way too low.
So that's something we should look into then.
That's something you should look into.
Okay.
To have 18-year-old consuming alcohol at an establishment, it's a no-no for me.
So the government that were to change that word 18, you people in nightclub would object to that.
You 18, you can't go to.
You wouldn't object to that, you're saying?
No.
Okay.
Because people with nightclubs want to raise the age because we have too many young children in the establishment.
I love that point, Dan. I love that point.
I feel like to enter a club, female 21, male 25.
Why are you discriminating?
What?
Male 25 and female 21?
Yes.
Because females are more mature?
Female a bit more mature than male. Come on.
So you say in America it's 21?
It's 21.
And male
To
or
enter
female?
club, male
Male
or
or
female.
female.
Yeah, 21.
I gotta do some research on that then. That's a
18.
good article. That's a good article to write about.
18 with alcohol in your brain,
Uh-huh. That's a very good point.
you're misbehaving.
Very good point. I like that.
I think it's something we should look into. It's required before raise the age limit for drinking alcohol. It's required before a bartender even serve your drink to ask for your ID to make sure that you are 21
Yeah.
to drink at that bar. If you're not, security gets you out.
Yeah.
It will avoid some of our problems.
Okay.
It will avoid some of our road accidents.
Mhm.
It would avoid a lot of stuff.
I like that. I like that. Very good. Very good. Well, Mr. Johnson, I just want to thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. I don't know how long this interview is for, but it's been a pleasure having you on the show, and very informative. I know that I disagree on some things, but that's okay. And
We could agree to disagree.
and I'm happy that we had an open conversation. No lost feelings. I really enjoyed the conversation.
I really enjoyed it too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
and
having me.
I wish you the best.
And
I like to come by Hookah Lunch. Check it out.
please come check it out.
Yeah.
Come check it out.
Really
You will
should have done the
definitely love
interview
it.
there. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Maybe a few months from now,
Yeah.
after the curfew is raised, let's have another sit down. I think more of those dialogue is needed.
Yeah. You know what?
With people from different communities.
Let's do that again, and we'll do that at Hookah Lunch.
at the Hookah Lounge.
Yeah, we'll do that again.
Okay.
All right?
All right,
I'll meet
brother.
you at the Hookah Lunch.
Definitely.
You've been watching Drexel Seaman Show. Thank you for watching the show. Please subscribe. And my guest was Miss Ashley Echnor.
As you know.
The owner of the Hookah Lunch. And we talk about so many things. I really enjoyed the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
watching.
Right.